The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys.
Come on, Ant, you had me up in here, kick the ball off. What you waiting on?
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway.
Well, I'm playing for the rest of the night, so whoever wants to queen, I'm queen.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Like I said, I'm queen. Don't worry about it. I told you, though. Come on now, pick your defense, man.
Let me tell you something about this. You beat him,
hey, I don't see Ant beating me.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Through that, Pollard. Let's go, man. Touchdown.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Hey, Tony Pollard, this ain't gonna last long.
72 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Forbath, the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
Nah, meet me at the monkey ball so I can throw him off of them hoes.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
No trust.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you'd gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
Ain't nothing, man. Ain't no run game.
I think in most cases, just down a touchdown. You know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Yeah, I own him right now.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo.
Oh, man. I thought he was
open man is Samuel, complete.
Man, y'all can't talk noise in this party?
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Breida.
I know. Hey, we got to close.
He's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Garoppolo gives to Breida, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Breida, he'll try the right side. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now it's Breida. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Listen, bad teams are so competitively matched. You just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Yeah, you know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good effort on the return there gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Forbath able to convert the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3.
Who are you playing?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Let's go, defense. All right, here we go. Good defense.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Robert Quinn in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively.
And the pressure gets to him again.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been under constant duress this entire game.
Hey, who got
I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team, as that'll get out of bounds at just the 35-yard line.
All right, that's a bit.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Cool. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You better leave me alone, talking about some money.
On 2nd down now. Pollard, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get it behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
But yeah, you can definitely get next, though.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly they're still short for 4th.
Somebody get it in, man.
4th down, Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Pollard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 1, Prescott. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Yeah, you're a roach because you cheated. You pulled some roach shit. You know why you didn't get paid.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Hey, gun.
Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
65. I'm going back to you. I got you.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Got a man. He finds Sanders. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Here we go. Bravo. Check 50. Hey, gun.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's complete to Sanders. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Hey, team 6. I got you.
Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. Flushed out right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well, and he would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the All-Pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the All-Pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so. And I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
A first down carry by Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. Again, it's Elliott. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. On third down, it's Pollard. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a fourth down. On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys.
21-3 over here, DFW.
Amari Cooper, 59 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
This will be taken very short.
Who ain't tough? Who ain't tough? Man, best nigga in this party.
That nigga sounds scared to me, man.
Hey, calm down, Debo. He's scared, Debo.
That nigga sounds scared to me.
Man, I'll take the nigga chain off his neck.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. There he goes left side. And he takes this.
Skills got nicked.
Man, line it up, nigga. What are you talking about? Line it up.
Now you're bored. I got
Man, line it up.
Him and Skill run the same as they play.
Huh?
Him and Skill run the same as they play on offense and defense.
So, but he said he beat Skill. Skill didn't play.
Rose don't want to play me,
Oh,
man.
but they run the same exact thing, though.
Rose don't want to play me, man.
Well, I want to see it. Put the broadcast up, Skill. We've been with you.
Man, my broadcast already up.
This is for 20, right, Rose?
Man, I play you for 10.
Alright,
This man is scared.
They ain't playing scared. I play. Hey, Dub Dub, when you see me at parties, how much do I play for?
What the world? Why you ain't playing him for that then?
I don't know why y'all scared.
I told him why I didn't pay him.
I got the message in the screenshot. I can see.
So you saying he keeps that?
No, I'm gonna pay, bro. As long, like I say, he roached last time. That's why he didn't get paid.
What that mean?
Man, join the game, man. We playing for 10. Come on here, man. Ain't got all night.
What do Rose mean?
Man, can you come on? Or you not playing? That nigga's a roach. What's the definition of roach?
Hey, what I asked you, I'm saying, like, what it mean?
Get your ass beat right
Man, come on, man.
Y'all gonna put that shit up?
Man, the broadcast up on my end.
I know what they thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros.
I'm gonna beat you again.
Beat you down. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left.
Hey, that nigga 55 was good with the ball raised. He would see y'all. I got
Damn, man. Why are you quiet, Rose? Talk shit. Talk shit, man. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't shake.
I don't know he's scared, but they run the same exact play.
Yeah, this man trash. I'm 21 like 2 times. Damn, and he ain't saying that. He knows the guy, but he's scared. He don't want to
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that drives
On you?
You're giving up yardage.
Here we go. Ready? Down the man inside. Down the man.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. First carry now for Jordan Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Hey, Charlie!
Shotgun now for Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Man,
give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down now.
Man,
it's Sanders.
I'm here.
He'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Solid. 82. Hey, let go.
Don't beat him by someone. Beat him by himself.
From the gun, it's Wentz. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And the kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yeah, I don't want to hear him right now.
Pollard going to try the right side. And he's got room.
Man, let's go, man. House call, nigga.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 60 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. The first play from scrimmage. Some of these people haven't even taken their seat.
That's what is commonly known as a fast start. That's what my horse racing friends would say. They caught a flyer out of the gate, and guess what? They're in the lead now.
This will be fielded at the 8. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On first, they go right back to Howard. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 2nd down. It's Howard, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now.
Right? And now look at him go. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz.
Give me that. Stop playing with me, boy.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen
Stop playing with me.
And a terrific
Stop
return
playing.
as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the pass. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now Pollard. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple, down to the 19. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Got an open man to tight end Jarwin. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now here's Pollard, and he will take it in for a Cowboys score.
Don't ever come in another party talking crazy to me.
Pollard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. For that, the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. That's caught by Howard. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And that's complete to Jeffrey. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Wentz now on 1st down. And he finds Howard complete. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, it's Wentz. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Wentz to throw again. Got a man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Wentz again. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And Elliott puts this one through. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
Let's go, baby.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Watch safety 3. Watch safety 3.
We're going to 54 right here. Sweat to hey. Hey, 47. 26.
Throwing. Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Let's get that ball.
Here we go, 46.
Check
54 right here. Go, get out to 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He finds his man. It's Austin. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Under.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Hey, alert 3.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. First down, and it's Pollard again. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And
Shut up.
down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 42 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise.
He was talking before we started playing. What happened to
him? That's one of
him?
the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking
I'm
good
doing
for
a
them.
21. I'm doing a 21. Where your 21
away,
at?
but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock
Yeah, where
too
your
in a drive
21
like
at?
that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Nigga, playing with me. Nigga, don't ever come from here again.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole
watch
now
this
even
word
deeper.
now.
And they need a big drive here
Watch
just
this
to
word.
answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. He leaves this one for Howard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
First down, Eagles. 74, 74. 80 weapons. Bravo.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check, check, check.
On first down, Wentz. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Here I come.
Kill, kill.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz.
Oh, that's my fault.
Out to the left there and complete to Howard. 23 yards, the final tally. Wentz now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's my fault.
To throw is Wentz. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Now Howard stripped. He lost the football. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first.
Hey, Charlie.
Now Wentz. Flush to his right. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing is Wentz. And he's going to go down again.
Throw the ball.
The sack by Robert Quinn. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
82, 14. Hey, Orbit.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Hey, dude.
From the red zone now, Wentz. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now Howard
Give me that. Give me that. That's a user. Man, that's a user. That's a user.
As his guys will get the football
hey, that was
back.
a user. I got the clip. User strip fumble, nigga. That's all I mean.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, that turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart.
You got to hit the start button and then hit game and hit the video clip.
Good line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first
down. Get
down.
off my field, man. You can get a rematch. I don't give a fuck.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
You came here talking that hot shit for these people. You got your ass blew out. You got your fucking ass blew out. I'm gonna smack your ass every time we play. No homo.
They'll run with Pollard. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Do whatever you got to do. You can put the stick down on this one. This shit over with. Yeah, this shit over with. Burn some timeouts, man.
Check 9, check 9.
That man couldn't do nothing but kick 2 field goals.
They'll run with Elliott. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Man, that's a super dead body.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
I'm feeling assholeish right now. Let me try something.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Now Prescott. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
Kill. Watch out.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. He's going to get this to Austin, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Hey, Delta.
Wentz now on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
I told you. Check it back.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
Look, when I went in the joint, I'm like, I saw the name, I'm like, hey, that ain't him.
And they won.
So it's other shit.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Man, I got a cash app for man.
Pick your game up. Say. Bang.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
We're going to 54. One here. Swear to hey.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
46 down, man, 5-4. Hey, high 7. Bring it to you. Make sure you get your
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Come on, man. Man can't score a touchdown on me, man.
Able to get there and pick it.
Man can't touch that pop.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, I would too.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Going to take a shot for Gallup. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But that's the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other.
In that case, run it up.
You're not going to beat me.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malcolm Smith in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, it was their defense that really made the statement after the break.
I'm going to leave the stream. That's cool, man. We're going to play again.
The team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half.
Hey, look, man, y'all go look at these stats,
in the locker room.
That man didn't have not one touchdown.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just
how you had a passer rating of 41.5.
Whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a
Pollard
great
went
way
out
to close
13 for 192. 4 touchdowns. Zeke had 1 carry. Come on, man. I never want to hear nobody talk crazy to me no more. Fuck around with me.
1 carry, 1 yard.
Granddad did his damn thing. And I'm gonna leave that. That's what I like to see, man. Man, didn't put up no more points after the first half. Come on, stop playing with me, man. I'm the truth. Nah, I don't want nobody to get humble, man. Y'all be the same people y'all was talking about skill this, skill that.
Right, be quiet. We don't know no skill.
Oh, now y'all don't know skill. I wouldn't know them either.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name.
Stay in the car. Yeah, stay in the car.
Man, skill about to get on your ass while you run your mouth. Skill about to get on your ass.
So I would beat you because you get a little too cocky, man. Humble yourself.
I don't know how to be humble. I was humble, man, until a nigga got to fucking with me.
Skill. You got to
get on that thing. Get on that damn phone and get on that nigga ass, man.
You got skills.
No, he done muted everybody.
I got 20 with skills, man.
Skills done muted everybody.
Well, fuck skills. I ain't got 20.
Now, he was talking about my man earlier had everybody on mute.
I came in the party being cool, calm, collected.
DFW, you run your mouth. I got 20 on myself with you.
Who was that?
Don't worry about it. If it gets sent, if you call the bet.
No, nigga, I don't bet.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I don't bet on no game, I bet on real life. Do you?
We can shoot ball in real life.
Nah, I ain't with no game.
He talking about nothing now? Hey, DFW.
Yeah.
I told him, didn't I tell him people about fucking what that dude said on Friday? What I done told you about coming down here and fuck with these people? You want some, old man? Yeah, you want some, old man? No.
No.
Shit.
Say, Woos don't want none. You? I told you, man, my boy in here. I told y'all that.
Man, I want you for any amount of money. Damn, these 7 points.
That man say I ain't good. Can I get some points?
No, you quit on me, man.
Man, crazy. Man, what the fuck you gonna do?
I'm tired, man. Damn. I was saying shit. I'm like my boy there. Shit.
Yeah, make sure we find y'all tomorrow, though.
Man, hey, I'm bringing my whole. Hey, y'all get y'all. I got a squad of 4 people. Y'all get y'all 4 people. I promise my squad is gonna dominate.
Good. I got the difference. They talking shit earlier, dude. I'm talking about cash. They was talking cash money, nigga.
Yeah. They had me fucked up, Dub. I heard them in talking crazy to you and my boy Queen. Okay.
Man, these motherfuckers, y'all ain't shit this year.
But she ain't do nothing though, Rose. He ain't beat nobody part of the gang, nigga. He probably, it was just bang.
I got the leader. I got the head honcho.
Hey, who is this dude, man? Oh, what the fuck? Man, I got you, bro. Hold on. I'm trying to start the session.
He just not sent. He don't want the YouTube.
I'm gonna play my thing. Hey, the dick right here in the background, man. Get on.
I mean, I can get in the car with my boy.
I already beat you.
Well, hey, you only good as your last win. Yeah, go find you somebody else. Go find you somebody high powered to play with. Come on. I know who you finna go to. I know who he finna go to. He need help. He need help.
Call the police, nigga. You got the phone? No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you got it.
I'ma keep him. Blow up. This ain't gonna be no good game.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Just gonna run with
I'm moving in a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm a PC, but I'm running through and sack and decorator. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. And we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking Steve. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the city like the championships.
Hey, since you know a lot about quarterback, I'll take a part.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. It'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
All right, come on, man. You should have did all that while you were doing the extra stuff. Now I got streamers watching my broadcast, man. They don't want to watch no pause game. They want to see some action.
He couldn't put the code in until they kicked the ball off, bro.
Yeah, he trying to put a code in.
And now the Seahawks are going to take it.
Oh, you're going to need that time out.
Timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff them in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
On second down now, Pollard. And he's got some space here.
House call, nigga. House call, nigga.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 81 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short, and he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Don't worry about it. He in the play with me. He good.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to Marshawn Lynch, and it's second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Wilson going to throw again, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll dump it off complete to Lynch. Lynch fighting, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Nah, I can't let you take it out, man.
Check four. Switch. Watch the ship.
Okay, that's okay.
Watch the ship. We're going to 53.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
Let's go, man. Another house call. Another house call, man. 10, talk to me. When you talk to me act like you know me. Put some respect on my name, nigga.
Tony
Put some respect on my name.
With his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Put some respect on my name.
Extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Here's Wilson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there at 22. Now Wilson on first down. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Lynch, and that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
He's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. He was trying to go back to more there, but now it's 3rd and goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
36 power. Switch.
On 3rd and goal,
that's my fault, man.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
How are you down?
DK Metcalf there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. He's at the 50.
Okay, after those first 2 drives, I think there's a head coach who's going to be calling for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Yeah, 2 straight.
I was trying to. I ain't had nobody fast enough back there.
You would think that this team would come in ready to go. Sometimes just mentally not
prepared,
prepared,
I was trying to.
and it shows up in
I'd
these
have
types
seen
of
anybody
plays.
faster.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10
They're trying to
at the
kick.
40. Now a give, right side. Pollard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
He's trying to.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of
He's trying to get a what-you-call-it, man. He's trying to make my dude get safe.
And leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Pollard. They find some open
field.
Let's
go, house call.
And he's free going down the left side.
House
it's a
call.
foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Oh, my bad.
Tony Pollard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
You know, that's how niggas come in quick to get a game. Man, fuck you, nigga. I done beat you, nigga. You know. Oh, man, you ain't quitting, is you?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Alert.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Being chased out left.
Oh, come
left
on,
side
man.
here taken in by
Come
Metcalf.
on. Wow.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Who are you telling?
Check 26. Shoot.
On first down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it.
Man, he got fumbled.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Alert. 12.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive
end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give, right side. Pollard. And running with power here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 22 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Run for Pollard. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Pollard. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 40. Now it's Penny running right, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Listen, bro. My mans, I got 2 of my men, they got locked up for the same charge, right? One of them got 3 years, and one of them got 6 years, right? But one of them is in the same state as me, but the one who got the less charge, they took his ass all the way to Texas. They took him all the way to Texas. They do that shit, but you gotta think.
Now on 2nd and 13, Wilson. Flush to his right, and that is incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Wilson, he lets it fly for Rocket, and that is incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Now Wilson throwing on 1st down. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. They give him a gain of 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run to Marshawn Lynch. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll run again with Lynch. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. Lynch pushing, but he is not going to get there. They stop him short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll run for it with
Nothing, nigga.
Not only did
Nothing,
he not
nigga.
get in the end zone, he didn't get the 1st down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
I think they say he in the penitentiary. I don't know if he's in jail or what.
Nah, he in the penitentiary. Nigga, when the feds come pick you up, they don't take you no county jail.
But listen though, you can't, hey listen, you can't really say that.
Look, bro, the feds not even
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted.
Better
We can't
than
do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if the offense can put 6
if I get better treatment, I'm cool with it.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Yeah, the Fed niggas, they trying to go home. Yeah. Yeah, them state niggas gladiators.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Quarter, man.
A gain of 5, good enough for the
first down.
fourth, man. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And now
that nigga burning
timeout. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Another victory, man.
When we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game.
Damn, why y'all letting him go out of bounds?
Being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Get that shit back to him. I don't want that. Yeah.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Hey, he gonna want it the same way he gave it to you.
Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
Yeah, I don't play them guys.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Call your folks, tell them you need this, man.
Under.
On second down, Elliott. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
You don't hear that boy Skill talking no more, huh? Man, don't worry about you don't hear Skill though, huh?
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Hey, Wilson, you don't hear that boy Skill talking no more, do you? Hey, put a muzzle on his ass.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, their bent over, hands on their knees.
I got that Nick Saban on his ass right now.
They're just saying, let's just keep
burn all the clock out.
We've got them now.
Yeah. I don't hear him now.
Here's Pollard again. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
He got hard, though.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away into 4.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
You can go down here and score if you want to.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
He said, I'm going to sleep, though.
Throwing on first down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
14. Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. First down, the run with Lynch. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room,
I got that live
stream
up, man.
It certainly did.
That stream gonna get everything.
Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever
that boy Pollard
went
for 14
together in the second half,
for 235
and no
rushes.
allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
What's up, Sam? You keep playing the niggas, bro.
Hey, one thing about it, he'll never figure. He can't figure me out. He can't figure me out. For the simple fact, I'm gonna start running some more shit.
I didn't see you better do run play. I never saw it the last time. We'll figure it out, bro. I don't think it.
But he ran 2 games in a row, yeah.
No, last time I played, he wasn't coming up in that formation, man. He played different.
Oh, they thought nigga was gonna stay the same, huh?
You run the ball, no, you run the ball, but you do that another formation.
I bet I know who he come with.
I'm gonna play with Seattle.
Nah, you going Baltimore.
Baltimore's trash. They got slow linebackers.
Play with the Chiefs still.
The Chiefs?
Yeah.
That's who we gonna go with.
They defense ain't that good. Hey, I'm telling you, once I get past them linebackers, I'm gone.
Let us run and play with who we want to play with. And Mike go get the burn. Yeah, I'm saying, let us run and play who we want to play with. I'm just being a suggestion. Oh, man. I knew it. And here they come. Say, you do that, you better come in red and white.
The way
like how the ball is played.
Don't nobody want the 10 game though. That's too low. Y'all niggas don't want no hot wings, baby.
Say, man, they got the issue going on right here.
They got the who?
They got the issue going on right here.
Hey, bud, what you think?
What?
Nah, I'm talking about who was trying to say that?
I'm talking about playing me 15. I ain't trying to, they don't know about it.
Somebody said the 50 feet.
I know, someone said it.
Oh, nah, I thought bro was talking about side bet on somebody 50.
That's what he said. He said he been on roller skates.
Who's trying to play for team?
Tank?
STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up, I can spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I
I just know I play anybody for the
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud.
Don't go nowhere
ready
this
for
year.
football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah. When you in the car with me, you
A
ride.
few yards into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Nah, ain't gonna be no dope in the car now.
What's up, baby?
Oh, nah.
Line of scrimmage, they're 31 now on 1st and 10.
Touch Cookie, touch Cookie.
Mike 50. Mike 50.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. A first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On 1st down, it's Lynch, and he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
You went for it on that 4th. You better get in.
There, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. On 3rd down, Penny. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
How to run.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Randy Gregory. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
Oh, you won't start being assholes.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And some room to run now. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 22 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. A nice little juke. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that.
Give me that.
Into a double
Give me
team,
that.
and it's intercepted.
Give me that.
Rouzier with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down in the hands of the wrong team.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Get the strap.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down now, it's Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On third down, it's Pollard.
Oh, my God.
And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
As bad as I want to go for it, I'm playing for the bread.
And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
I was trying to.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down. got 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 22 yards there, a first down. Wilson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. They dump it off to Lynch. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Got it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, and he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
It's alive than a bitch right now. Ain't fuck around, let me take a nap. I'm up.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 2nd down, Pollard. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Pollard ain't like that. You're right. It's the nigga behind him.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
They're just trying to figure out something.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On 1st down, Pollard, and to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. On 2nd down now, Pollard.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Oh, I'm sure. I already got something dialed up for him. It's 4th and 1.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here's Prescott. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Elliott. And an alley to run. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't,
boy said he wanted the best 50.
Almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Yeah, he had him a nice 50.
He's the 20 to the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about
trying to pull them here,
here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary.
Oh, man. That's my fault. That's my fault.
So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
14.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was trying to go back to Moore there. And now it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Did he kick it? Trust me.
Final play of the
half. That's how he had 6 points in the first game.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's
I don't know. He ain't going to win tonight. Like a motherfucker.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Man, this shit's going to be
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
1 play in 3 games. 1 play.
They go to Elliott again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Connell. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Boy, sitting on a 2-score lead at this stage in the game. That punter, he must be pretty lonely over there on the sideline thinking, why in the world was my number not called there?
Yeah. As far as he's concerned, the check will still cash, right? It is your choice not to use me in this situation. But I also...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Hey, you got to block your man,
just a 1-yard gain.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Check 31, check 31. Kill. Hey, kill. Gun. Banjo. Lights 57's light. I'm trying to collect. 26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Pollard going to try the right side. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They'll run with Pollard, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7. Everybody, kill. Okay, just under. Just like that. Wide, get wide. 26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line.
You gotta step up, man.
A minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Pollard. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Gonna run again here with Pollard. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Game is over.
Big stop, G. Big stop, let's go. 26.
They'll run on 1st down. Elliott, and he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Go, get out there. 26.
10th carry now for Elliott. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
He thought he had it figured out.
Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Dude, he thought he had it figured out.
Just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
And then you know the thing about it, dude.
Is out on the field, and they will send this
and I'm sitting there, and I got the ball 4-5 minutes every fucking possession.
Fairly short kick, taking it
That's
to 14
here.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Can't get my offense out the field.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll check this down to Lynch, complete. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Here's Wilson to throw.
Oh, this nigga, come on, man, don't swat that down. Pick the ball.
It brings up third.
That was a dagger.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Again, Wilson. Dancing to his left. And an alley to run. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Wilson now operating from the gun. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, his second touchdown of the night, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that'll get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown,
Put the dagger in.
Ezekiel Elliott, 58 yards. And the Cowboys push out in front further. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it.
That
3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had.
That's the dagger right there.
It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Cheetah Bay with a pick, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Forbath, the extra point, and that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares?
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Randy Gregory in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 38 yards on the scamper there. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
He said, how the fuck you do that?
Tempo. Got it.
Man, I don't give a damn. That's over with.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Oh, wait, hold everything. And timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
It was over with after I scored that touchdown.
One last shot for Wilson. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
I figured a little adjustment happened. That was just a game.
Man, that whole deck was 100%. 3 for 3. Zeke did his job that game. 3 touchdowns.
They sent it to me, bro.
Hey, what's your name?
IBFYG.
Hey, Rose, put your game on, bro.
Yeah, it's still up.
And we back for the 10, right?
Yeah.
I bet, bro.
Fuck.
I got a little more respect out of you now, Skill.
Yeah, man, like, I talk trash, but I don't give a fuck.
You just paid the bill, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk trash.
You just paid that nigga light bill over there, see?
Nah, hell nah. Light bill damn near 200.
Hey, it don't matter though, bro. Shit, still wanna play.
Shit. He trying to figure it out. I ain't gonna let him figure it out though. You say your name Tank?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I still shit. I got some car insurance to do, dog. You wanna play?
You ready?
Yeah.
Shit, if you don't, hey, I'm telling you, man, if you don't run this, I'll beat you.
I'm on here. I got to be trying.
Are you the type that's about to run?
Yeah.
Are you the type that's about to run?
In the run.
Damn.
Span, like, run the ball the whole game.
Nah, I do whatever works. Like, whatever works, my nigga. Whatever you weak at, I'ma use it.
Yeah, you ain't stop my offense.
Man, don't do it to yourself, man, please. I'm telling you, don't do it to yourself. Oh no, I just know how the game playing against them all.
Oh, you got one to do.
Yeah.
Everybody Tyreek.
Big L tonight, man.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Yo, Tank.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
You know Xavier Lewis, right?
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Watch out. Tight end right.
You got three down.
Come back. 50. Hey, 23. Come off the ball. Echo. Watch the twins.
Now on 2nd and 16. Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malcolm Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Give him 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep is Tavon Austin. Returnable here from the 38. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over great position here with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, I'm already where I need to be. I was trying to house that hoe.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You. Alert flare. Go, get out there.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. First down, and it's Pollard again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing.
Yeah, that was Noodles. Yeah, I straight muted him.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
That ain't Noodles.
That's probably,
I'm sure looking for him. I ain't lying.
I think it's probably what's his face.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Elliott. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority 1.
Check 13. Check 13. We're going to 54. 1 here. 10.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
3 more downs to get in this zone. I'm going to show you what I'm working with right there. This is a touchdown. I can tell you that now. Yeah.
Now here's Pollard, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. To try again after the sack. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He's on here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
It's easy to see it from the sideline still.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
I I'm talking about you say he had a cousin.
Throwing now is Mahomes. His first running back, McCoy. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And McCoy is going to be stopped up short. He didn't get it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now Mahomes into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he cuts it right sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Forbath able to convert the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
3 yards add up.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. It's Kelsey on the ground. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They go play fake. Mahomes nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. On 1st down, Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Oh,
and the Cowboys
you like how I
push
dipped
out
through
in
that
front
traffic,
further.
man?
Forbath, the extra point. And it's now
I dipped through
21-0.
that
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6.
They had a long day.
And he'll take this across the
They had
25.
a long day, I guess.
A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Over there knocking out. Oh, yeah?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over, but nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You gotta get the ball out.
Robert Quinn in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes taking a deep shot here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Posting my cash out.
Send me your cash out. Send me your cash out.
Yeah.
Send it to me, dog. Hell no.
You done witnessed it with your own eyes, Wooska. Wooska, you done witnessed it with your own eyes tonight.
Yeah, man.
How much y'all was playing for?
10.
Just a 10.
Yeah, I want to play some out of the 10.
Yeah, go and play that nigga Rose.
Shit, man. Who is that?
Who was this?
Oh, that's you want to play me for 10.
Who was that gonna play Rose?
Boston George. Hold up,
Snails in a 5-star hotel, and I wish you
no.
when they wish for me to
I'm talking about they snowing their fucking ass off.
Snow like that. Now I'm talking about, like, look how he's pattern. Like that nigga. Like that nigga.
Oh shit, bro, you stupid as fuck. Run through that shit, man.
Like for real, you ain't never heard no shit like that. Tell the truth, bro. I'm finna send it to you, bro. Don't turn on my phone, dog.
Hey, something going on internal or whatever, boy.
I know you over there looking at your phone like, alright, nigga.
Hey, you want to play that nigga, bro? I'm half-ass asleep on the cool. For real.
Nah, I don't.
Hey, Boston Joe, what time you gonna be on here later?
They had 1 team, man. 1 team for a nigga.
I think, man, you already friends on here, too.
I said we'll do something later, bro.
Let me see, goddamn. Money sign.
Nah, that whole skill done wore a nigga out, though. I ain't lying. Nigga played that nigga 3 straight games. Hey, that fire gonna get you roasted.
That's what I like.
Hey, Woosie. Go and play that nigga Boston George. He talking about I can't play nothing right now. I'm adding you, Tank.
Who the fuck is that snoring?
I think your boy Tank ran off with the sack.
Hey man, it's the water, man. We don't be on that. We don't want to kick you out, man.
You heard me, Woosie?
Huh?
I think the boy done ran off with the 10. That boy Tank that was just in here. Yeah, the nigga I just played.
Oh, yeah. I said, he ain't even recorded. Oh, he said it.
That's what I know. Think he done ran off with it. I ain't even tripping though if he did that one.
But you think Tank was sweet? Nigga, boss, I knew boss with the 10.
What
Boss was sweet for real.
He's sweet.
Shit.
Damn, Boston.
Who sounds sweet?
The boy Woosie.
He never played me.
Boss, man, you playing my homeboy.
Who your homeboy is?
Zay.
Who?
Zay.
What's Zay?
You watch some good games. That nigga Wooster say, man, this nigga can't. He like he can't stop this shit at all.
You could have made 4 times, 3 times straight, you still. You man score 10, 14, still think you got you in the win. Goddamn score by 4.
Man, as soon as he think he done did something, I turn that heat back up on his ass. My run game, icy, man.
That's like me. My run game is superb.
Like, man, that shit was, he was so freak. Bro, and I mean, he talked shit all fucking night.